I know that you watch a lot of film. What do you see of guys like Sweat and Simmons, their entire D-line, really?
Really good athletes. I've said that about Simmons for a while because I've known him. He's in my class. Played on the Army. We were on the same Army team in high school. And he's just a good athlete. I think he came into college at like 230 and just put on the weight. So we have a lot of respect for them. But like last year, we blocked them and we did some good things. We did some bad things. And now we just have to play sound football against them. Really, with guys like them, you have to go hard every play. You can't take a play off because they'll take advantage of it.
So that was the game where you started, I think.
It was my first start, yeah.
So do you go back and watch that game and see progression for yourself? No?
No, our Coach Mack, our O-line GA, put some cut-ups of some good that we did from last year, some bad that we did. So that's what I'll watch just because it's kind of to the point. But yeah, when I go back and I watch film of a team, and if we played them last year, then yeah, I'll for sure watch that game. And kind of see how I've improved and what I still need to work on, and how he played against me, and expect kind of the same things this year.
But do you see your own growth when you watch that?
Yeah. It's kind of funny. We all kind of sit there and laugh because year to year, even in high school, you see it every year. If you don't notice anything, you didn't get any better.
Thanks, man.
Is this kind of a measuring stick for you guys? You feel like it's your team's strength in a way against their team's strength?
Yeah, it's going to be a physical game, if that's what you're asking. They are a big physical defense, and we are a physical offense. We got big guys up front, and it's going to be – I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to this game more than I was Murray State because we get to prove something. There's not much to prove against Murray State. There's a lot to prove against Mississippi State. So I know I personally am excited for it because – we want that challenge. We want to go out there and play physical ball and show everybody what we can do against a team like that because they're a very good defense.
Was that some of the edge that you had down in Florida?
Absolutely. That's why we ran for 300 yards. If you watch our first play from scrimmage, we moved them all like 4 yards off the ball, and that's how we want every play to be. So that's how we started Florida. That's how we want to start this week, and that's how we want to play the entire game.
How long have you been blocking Jeffrey Simmons?
Oh, not just last year because we were on the same team in high school with the Army All-American game. Yeah, he was on my team. I think.
Some practice matchups?
Hang on, I can't remember. He looks different. He was a DN. He was like 230 back then, so I can't remember.
Is that what makes him tough, though? I mean, he was a DN, and now he's playing nose.
Yeah, he's just a good athlete. Strong. I think he's good with his technique. I respect him. I respect every opponent I go against because everyone does good things. But I'm looking forward to the challenge, just because as an offensive line. Because if we can go out there and play really well, we're proving something to everyone.
Do you see a lot of similarities between the two teams?
Yeah, just physicality is kind of our strong points. Mm-hmm. You watch their defense. They come off the ball hard. They flow to the ball, all 11 guys. And that's kind of how we want to play, just physical. And Coach Grant has preached that since he's been here. And Coach Schlarman, that's just how we play.
How much better do you think Terry is if y'all get him an extra second or two?
Well, it's like, every quarterback can make good throws, and that's why they're playing Division I football. And if you give Terry a couple extra seconds, he's either going to make that throw or sprint 30 yards down the field with the ball. And that's something we got to take pride in, is keeping the quarterback clean. So we did a really good job of it against Florida, had a couple plays against Murray State, and now this week we got to have another clean game.
They were one of the only teams that slowed Benny down last year. Do you sense anything from him coming into this game, a little extra motivation?
No, because Benny's motivated every game. Honestly, he's always looking to put up 400 yards a game and score every time he gets the ball. So I'm sure there's a chip on his shoulder every game, every time he gets the ball.
Do you think it helps when opposing players will take shots at him over social media and stuff like that?
With Benny, sure, a little bit. He does like to kind of have someone to target, have something. When he ran over the guy against Florida, I can't remember his name or number, but I remember him talking a lot to Benny during the game. They just kept saying, just watch. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. And then he did. And so that's just kind of the way he is, I guess, looking for his chance to get out there. But he ain't going to take anything personal. It's just I need to go out there and show what I can do. That's kind of how he is.